Did you know a single car accident can cost you your life savings? Or that a simple slip and fall on your property could lead to a devastating lawsuit? These scenarios highlight the critical importance of liability insurance. Liability insurance, at its core, protects you from financial ruin when you're held legally responsible for causing harm to someone else. This harm can take many forms: bodily injury, property damage, or even personal injury like libel or slander. Imagine a scenario where you accidentally rear-end another car. Liability insurance would cover the other driver's medical expenses, car repairs, and potentially even lost wages. Without it, you'd be personally on the hook for these costs, potentially facing bankruptcy. Liability coverage typically comes in two main flavors: bodily injury liability and property damage liability. Bodily injury liability covers medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering for those injured due to your negligence. Property damage liability covers the costs of repairing or replacing someone else's property that you've damaged. For instance, if you accidentally crash your car into someone's fence, this coverage would step in. Most liability insurance policies also include coverage for legal defense costs. Even if you're ultimately not found liable, legal battles can be incredibly expensive. Your insurance company will typically cover the cost of lawyers, court fees, and other legal expenses up to your policy limits. One significant advantage of liability insurance is the peace of mind it provides. Knowing you're protected from potentially devastating financial consequences allows you to live your life without constant fear of lawsuits. It's a safety net that can prevent a single mistake from destroying your financial future. Another advantage is that in many situations, like driving a car, liability insurance is legally required. Not having it can lead to fines, license suspension, or even jail time. However, liability insurance isn't a magic bullet. It has limits. If the damages exceed your policy limits, you'll be responsible for paying the difference out of pocket. This is a significant disadvantage. It underscores the importance of choosing appropriate coverage limits. Another potential downside is that liability insurance doesn't cover your own injuries or damage to your own property. For that, you'd need other types of insurance, like collision or comprehensive coverage for your car, or homeowner's insurance for your property. Also, liability insurance premiums can vary widely depending on several factors, including your driving record, location, and the amount of coverage you choose. Younger, less experienced drivers typically pay higher premiums due to their perceived higher risk. Similarly, living in an area with high rates of accidents or lawsuits can also increase your premiums. It's wise to shop around and compare quotes from different insurance companies